NC State Wolfpack. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. NC State with the kickoff team on the field and just about ready to start. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Duke's offense will go to work first. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games,
they'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Gets open down the middle. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. NC State quick to the line.
well, what's the point in waiting? Why not get one of your best players involved in the game right off the bat? They take a shot, their big target outside, shows off his athletic ability, and right away this offense is humming.
Pulls it and fires to the left. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give out of the gun. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
Gonna run it. It's Segal. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without... And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TV.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play first snap. From the 25. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Let's talk for just a minute about Duke. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise, continuing to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day,
Breaks into the open. And they'll get enough for the first down, and that's how things will come to a close here in the first quarter. North Carolina State has it back in the offense. Headed. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Blasted as he lets it go. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. NC State has work to do to convert this 3rd down. Rides the back on the option to get it. He's pulled down right at the 42-yard line. 4th down coming, and might they roll the dice from their own territory. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got it. 1st down and more. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Fires to the big fella. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
1st down, you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. Touchdown, North Carolina State! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah,
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. To the air on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On the run, it's Siegel. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Segal. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. The play action fake. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on down. Wants to go up top on first down. That's reeled in. It's Segal. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Looking to throw on first down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He'll try to do it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback extends the play. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And I like this offense. They didn't get conservative. They stayed aggressive to go try to get points, and they get rewarded, and they take the lead and the momentum going.
The Blue Devils will line up to kick off and start the second half. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. It's complete on the right side. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
NC State going up-tempo.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry-up.
Using his legs to buy some time. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here comes the heat. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him. So now it's second and long. He leaves it with his back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. 1 for 2 on fourth down attempts so far, and we will get a third attempt here. Big man has it at And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback.
Looking for a deep man. He gets it in. Touchdown, NC State.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and
the drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's going for a big play downfield. Makes the catch on the left. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for space. It's Segal. There he goes. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. NC State with a 1st and 10 here. They'll send the back in motion. Lost a throw on first down. Under fire. Working that left side now. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
Leaves it with the back. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 13. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth-quarter finish. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and bleed the clock. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, looking for the score. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Powers forward. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wolfpack! They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit. Just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to have to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're
Turning it on! That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
A good start by this offense. Something positive on the first play. The drive is good. Listen, the hill is large, right? Like this, we need 2 scores. We got to have 2 touchdowns to get back in this game. We got to be aggressive. We got to take shots, but obviously not put the football at risk.
To the air on first down. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. Got some room to run.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much, late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Fit it in the window for the score. They built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take
No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalry